Among the interested spectators today is Mr. Bobby McConey, coach of the, according to today's newspaper, number 5 ranked in New York State Class C basketball team, the Osceola Valley Central School Patriots. He's here to watch the game between the only team that's beaten them this year in CVAC competition, the Tupper Lady Lumberjacks, as they oppose the number 4 ranked, that's right, number 4 ranked New York State team, the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars, unbeaten in the CVAC this year. So Tupper Lake knocked off the unbeaten Patriots. Patriots leading Division II in the CVAC, and Tupper Lake is hoping to do the same here against the unbeaten Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars, the Division I leaders and defending champions for the CVAC. So stick around, Hometown Cable should have a good one here. The Tupper Lake Lady Lumberjacks and the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars.
Beverages be consumed in the cafeteria and not be brought into the gymnasium. There is to be no one on the floor shooting baskets during halftime except for the players. Tonight, Northeastern is hosting the Lady Jacks from Tupper Lake. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Lady Jacks.
Carolyn Glode on the microphone. Lala Short. Megan Maryhill. Faith Santerre. Kate Martin. I think the one we didn't get was Lauren Butterway. Julie Scotty, one of the starters. Faith Bedore. Andy Turco. Laura LaVenture. And Andrea Mercurio. Jim Maryhill, the coach.
Number 13, Tara Dragon.
Answers all the Cougars too. Tara Dragoon. Erin McDonald.
Number 15, Ashley Burt.
Ashley Burt.
Number 21, Lisa Robert.
Lisa Robert.
Number 24,
Amanda
Amanda Clark.
Clark.
41,
Bailey Desero.
Starting for the Cougars. At guard, number 4, Ashley Walter.
Starters, Ashley Walter.
At guard, number 11,
Nicole Tardif.
Center, number 23, Debbie Trombley.
Debbie Trombley.
At forward, number 25,
Amanda
Amanda Perez.
Perez.
At guard, number 22,
And Danielle
Danielle Castro.
Castron.
Coaches
Coach is
are coached by Andy Landry and Norm Bono.
Andy Landry. He is not assisted by Norm Bono.
Tonight's games are Steve Parker and Jim Rickey.
Jim Brickey and Steve Parker are the officials. They did the JV game and they're sticking around for double duty on this makeup ball game. Game originally scheduled for last night.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes sang bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the Rockies' red glare, the bumpers singing gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Opening tip controlled by the Cougars over and back. Perez hands it to Tardif, who is still in the backcourt. So the Cougars turn it over 3 seconds into the ball game. This is Scotty. Scotty beams it over to 55 Mercurio. Castine almost stole it. Scotty gets it back. We're going to have a hold call on Castine. Scotty will inbound it. Bedore with the ball. In the corner, Levancher. And shot put up and in by Turco. Tupper Lake will press. Cardiff to Castine. Up to Trombley to Perez and Cougar score. 2-2. Bobby McConey is videotaping the ball game. I'm sure he'll go for it before this game of the Cougars, which is coming up next for both teams, a make-up game on January 27th, about 4 days from what they were taping this. Shot is missed. Walter can't get a handle on it, but Orr takes it away. Now Mercurio gives it to Bedore. Shot is short. Castine will get the rebound. Perez shot is short. Walter tries to save it, but it'll be black ball. 2-2 the score. Tupper Lake, as we said at the onset, looking for the upset win. They defeated the number 5 ranked team in New York State, and now they'd like to do the same to the number 4 ranked team in the Class C rankings. Off Cardiff. Cougars, nothing has come easy for Northeastern. It's they're undefeated, but there have been very few instances where they've dominated the ball game. Most of the times they've been battling to pick up the win. Turnaround shot from the foul line by Turco, and the Lumberjacks lead 4-2. Perez to Trombley, and she's fouled. Perez or Walter? Walter, I think, to Trombley. Foul is on Mercurio. That'd be Trombley. Good foul shooter. Four is the score. Block with Trombley. Parker's going to call the foul. Steve Parker has a reputation of calling it close. Bedore to line. And of course, the referee who calls it close, that's a pass that was destined to go into the Tupper Lake hands. If the referee calls it close, it's usually to the disadvantage of the most aggressive defensive team, and the Cougars are known for their aggressive defense. 6-4, Tupper Lake leads. Trombley to Castine. Cardiff, back to Walter. And Cole Cardiff hits. 6-6. Cougars press the Lumberjacks. Blocked by Paris. Jacks get it back. Bedore thinks about the three-pointer. Puts it to the floor, gives it out to Scotty. Turco's tied up by Ashley Walter. Walter with a steal. Takes it all the way and lays it in. It's an 8-6 Cougar lead. Ball comes into Bedore. Now Levancher back to Bedore. Scotty over to Mercurio. Bedore to Levancher, and Laura Levancher makes it 8-8. Cardiff lobs it up to Tremblay. Had Perez, gives it to Walter. And Walter's called for steps by Jim Berkey. 4:25 to go, first period. 8-8 the score. Bedore to Scotty, back to Bedore. And banked in by Scotty, and it's a 10-8 lead for the visitors. Castine to Tardif, back to Castine. Whoa, Walter hauls it down but can't control, and a break for the Cougars as the ball goes off Turco. Castine will inbound it. To Tardif. Tremblay gets it back to Tardif. Castine her first shot, off the rim. Tremblay rebounds, hits the bottom of the rim, traveling. Tupper Lake leading, 3:41 to go. Bedore to Scotty, up to Levanture, back to Scotty. Cougars in a 1-2-2 defense. Pretty much a 3-2 defense, so leaving the middle wide open at the key at the foul line. Bedore to Scotty. No jump ball. Blocked by Perez. And Perez gets it to Walter. To Tremblay. Tremblay tries to get it back to Walter. Lumberjack come up with it. Bedore with the ball. Now Scotty. Tardif goes for the steal. Bedore with the ball. Pushes it underneath. Tremblay comes up with it. Castine up to Tardif. Castine in the paint to Tremblay. Should be two. It is. We're tied. Nice look. 10-10. 2:33 to go. First period. And traveling called on Mercurio. We have number 41, Faith Centera, in replacing Levanture. Amanda Clark's going to come in for the Cougars. But first, Northeastern takes a timeout with 2:29 to go. It's Tupper Lake 10, Northeastern Clinton 10 here on Hometown Cable. Northeastern ball. Tremblay shot is short. Mercurio tied up. The ball to Centera. Cougars take it away. Tardif brings it down. Walter back to Tardif to Perez. Taken away by Bedore. Bedore stops and too strong, rebounded by Walter. Up for Tardif. Tardif should have taken it, gives it to Tremblay. Should have taken that one. Tremblay puts it in and gets a foul called. Noel Short, number 11 in. Tremblay shot is missed. The foul was on Centera, her first. Bedore for three, off the mark. Walter saves it but gives it to the Lumberjacks. Clark with the rebound. And Tremblay. Fast break for the Cougars. Lumberjacks turn it over. 14-10 Northeastern. Tupper Lake, Maryhill calls a timeout. 56.9 on the clock. We're in the first quarter. Castine back in for the Cougars, gives it to Tardif. To Perez. Now Tremblay. Knocked away by Bedore. Cougar ball. 47.5 seconds to go in the quarter. Castine has it stripped away by Scotty. Scotty drives, lays it up. No, rebounded by Tremblay. Tremblay outlets Perez to Castine. Back to Perez. Couldn't get a handle on it, but she did the smart thing and put it up. We're going to get the travel. Lumberjacks get the ball. Scotty has it. Guarded closely by Clark. Clark, a tenacious defender. Knocked loose by Perez. Tardif can't catch up with it. We have 7 seconds to go. 7 seconds to go. Rebound, that's going to, no, it missed. Castine taps it out to Clark. Looks like the Lumberjacks are going to get a basket there to end the quarter, but they missed the shot. It's 14-10, Northeastern leads at the end of one here on Hometown Cable. Megan Maryhill in the game now for Tupper Lake. Castine inbounds to Walter, and the second quarter is underway. Quickly into corner to Clark. Tremblay spins it out to Clark. Long shot. It's a little bit beyond her range. Tardif pulls it down. Cougars will set up their offense again. Castine, 15-footer. Drops it in. 16-10. Cougars lead by 6. Maryhill with the ball. Now Scotty. This is short. Pass in the paint. Oh, foul called on the Cougars. Turco will shoot. Foul probably on Tremblay. That'd be her second. Turco shooting 2. Perez was resting. Will come back in for Tremblay. Rebounded by Walter. Tardif keeps control of it. Stall for steps. 16-11, Northeastern leads. Short. Back to Scotty. Walter knocks it loose. Short gets it back. Now Scotty with the ball. Clark knocks it loose, picked up in the backcourt by Santerre. Maryhill. Slapped by Walter. Walter gets it back. The left-handed layup is missed. Tardif. Walter quickly to Castine. 19-footer off the rim. Walter keeps it alive. Clark puts it up, and she's fouled. Oh, cousin Amanda Clark will go to the line. She was fouled. Foul was on Scotty, her first, team third. Both schools, I think, with 3 fouls at the moment. Burks is in. She'll replace Tardif. 6:17 to go in the first half. Clark can give her team a 6-point lead. Drops it in. 7-point lead, 18-11. Biggest lead for the Cougars. Maryhill to Scotty. Now Merrihew drives, stops, puts it in. Nice shot by Megan Merrihew, and it's 18-13. Walter quickly to Burtz. Walter drives, misses. Tapped out to Castine. She gets it to Walter. See the ball very seldom touching the floor here. Foul. It's up and they try to force it underneath. Foul was on Burtz, her fourth team foul. No over and back. Everything was not in the forecourt when she received the ball. One of her feet was in the backcourt, and so was the ball. Rebounded Castine. Burtz. Perez. Nice look from Perez up to Clark. Clark will go up the line again. (18-13) is the score. 5:11 on the clock. Clark hits. Foul was on Churko, her first, team fourth. Bedore back in and Levantier back in. Clark hitting very well from the foul line. Bedore in the corner. Walter can't hang on to it. Ashley Walter with the basket. 9-point Cougar lead. Lumberjacks turn it over. Cougar ball. 4:39 to go. Burtz rebounded Clark. Puts it up. And it's pulled down by Santerre. Now short up for Bedore. Foul will be on Perez. Faith Bedore. Top scorer on the Tupper Lake team. Tardif back in, replacing Walter. Bedore's second shot is good. It's 22-14. Perez back to Tardif. Castine. Clark, Tardif to Castine. Perez misses. Bedore rebounds. Mercurio gets it to Merrihew. Bedore drives, lays it up, and good. Faith Bedore with the basket. 6-point ball game, 22-16. Castine to Burtz. Burtz traveled. 3:34 to go in the first half. Into Merrihew. Mercurio. Castine up for Tardif, a little too long. Tardif's out of bounds. .320 to go. Second quarter. Into Merrihew. Tara Dragoon and Ashley Walter in to replace Castine and Burtz. Dragoon will inbound it. Tardif to Walter. Burtz. Tardif. Rebounded by Bedore. Long pass up to Mercurio. And it's a 4-point ball game as Andrea Mercurio hits. Up to Clark. Tardif back to Clark. Clark spins, misses. Clark keeps it alive. Dragoon will get it out to Walter. In and out. Perez rebounds. Puts it back up. Won't fall. Clark's there. Goes up strong. That's controlled now by the Lumberjacks. Here comes Maryhill. Maryhill drives the baseline. Puts it in. It's a 2-point ball game. 22-20. Cougars turn it over. And they'll call a timeout. 22-20. Timeout should have probably come a little while ago, but when the tide was turning. 2:03 to go in the half. Tupper Lake is pulled to within 2 here on Hometown Cable. Bedore will inbound. Into Maryhill for the tie. Too strong. Rebounded by Perez. Walter takes it. Lays it up off the rim. Maryhill is fouled by Walter. Her first, team 6. Bedore will inbound. Maryhill up for Churko. Churko shot too strong, rebounded by Walter. And we have a foul on Faith Bedore. Castine back in for the Cougars. Tardif. Stolen by Bedore. Off-white. Scotty back in for the Lumberjacks. Bedore to inbound it. Perez comes up with it. Only momentarily. Turco gets it back to Scotty. Now in the corner to Bedore. Bedore dishes off. Castine's there to steal it. Surrounded by a black shirt. There's only one other black shirt out there. And that was Mercurio, and she comes up with the ball. Stolen. Bedore rolls the rim. Scotty gets the rebound. Drives. Tupper Lake leads. It was 22-14 or so. And it's 10 unanswered points for the Lumberjacks. Castine keeps it in bounds. Perez to Tardif. Clark draws the foul. 42.3 on the game clock. Looked like the Cougars were pulling away, but Tupper Lake has battled back and has taken the lead. Amanda Clark has been shooting very well. Aaron McDonald in for the Cougars. Clark with a chance to tie it here. McDonald in for Perez. Clark misses this one, but it's probably the first one she's missed. She's been shooting extremely well on the foul line for the Cougars. Black ball. Lavancher gives to Bedore. Bedore brings it up. Now Scotty. Lumberjacks keep it. Tardif can't quite get a handle on it. She's trying to rush down the floor before she had the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Into Bedore. Now Scotty, pass underneath. Off-white, 5 on the shot clock. 15 on the game clock. Bedore to inbound it. Tupper Lake leads by 1 here, 24-23. Late in the first half. Scotty from the corner. Tupper Lake 2 rebounds. Blocked. Walter to Tardif. Too strong. That's going to do it. There you go. I think he just won, but he's leading at the half. That's got him pumped up. It's 24-23. Tupper Lake leading the undefeated, number 4 ranked Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars here on Hometown Cable. The second half is about to start. Cougars, unaccustomed to finding themselves down at halftime, are trailing by 1. And Debbie Trombley picked up her second foul. She was brought to the bench, and I think that as much as anything helped Tupper Lake to make that big comeback. So they just couldn't get organized after that, and it was all Tupper Lake. So Lumberjacks will try to pick up where they left off. Cougars will try to get things going the other way. Turco puts it up. Trombley pulls it down. Castine will bring it up for the Cougars. Up to Walter. Castine drives. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Levancher. And Bedore will bring it up. Bedore hits. Nope, excuse me, Mercurio hits. And it's a 3-point lead for Tupper Lake traveling on Tardif. Scotty inbounds to Bedore. From the corner, shot put up by 50, that's Levancher. Cougars come up with it. Castine has Paris traveled. Bedore appears to be injured.
Alright, Cougars, come on, get it back, Cougars. Come on, Black.
Dries her eyes and says, I'll keep playing. Scotty into Mercurio. Bedore. Too strong. Blocked by Trombley. It was rebounded by Turco. Castine pushes it to Tardif. Now to Trombley. Nothing there. Back to Tardif. And Nicole Tardif hits. 26-25. Bedore. Scotty. Scotty for 3 off the rim. The rebound comes long. It's taken away. Castine will bring it up. Lobs it up for Tardif. Tardif drives. Hits the bottom of the rim. No look pass to Perez. And here comes the Lumberjacks. Turco to Scotty. High-low. Means a high post and a low post. Commonly a 1-3-1 offense. Bedore, air ball, but there for the rebound in that position was Levancher. Cougars get the ball back. Tardif from the corner, too strong, rebounded by Levancher. 5:13 to go. No fouls yet in the third period. Baseline shot, rebound, offensive rebound's a big factor here. Trombley pulls it down. And a foul on Mercurio. Now Maryhill will come back in. He's replacing Bedore, who's...
Good D now. Good D. Get organized.
Bye, Cougars.
appears to be bleeding. Bedore, the leading scorer for the Lumberjacks. Got it into Walter. Bounce pass to Perez, off her knee. Still 26-25 in favor of Tupper Lake. Shot. And Trombley with a good strong effort comes up with it. Castine gets it to Walter. Underneath for Trombley. Trombley throws it away looking for Perez. Andy Landry says, I thought it touched a Lumberjack. I don't think so. Oh, foul on Castine. That's her second foul. Scotty into Mario, over and back. Dragged her right foot across the midcourt line. And something on the floor. Must be blood. Probably blood. Bedore bleeding somewhere around the ear. Tupper Lake still leading by one. Tardif to Walter to Castine. Perez back to Walter. Tardif drives. Traveled. Scotty will inbound it. Cougars are pressing. Walter knocks it loose. Trombley picks it up. Gets it to Tardif. Blocked, but a foul on the play. Scotty with a nice block. But she fouled. Tardif can tie it with one of these. Clark back in, she replaces Perez. Bedore back in. She replaces Mercurio. Tardif another chance to tie. Misses. Castine rebounds, puts it back up. Off the mark. Foul on Clark. Fouls on Trombley, excuse me. That's her third foul. Maryhill to Bedore. In a corner. Castine gets the rebound off Levanter's shot. Still 26-25 and low scoring here. Amanda Clark puts Northeastern up. 27-26, Cougars. Bedore to short. Short is short. Trombley. Castine up to Walter. Walter finds an opening, can't get it. Clark's there, and she's fouled again. .256. Shooting 2. Sub in. Churko is out. She's replaced by Santerre. And Amanda Clark makes it. Castine taps it out. Black ball. Cougars lead by 2, 28-26. Bobby Mercurio keeping track of every little thing. This is Bedore. Now Mary Hill over to short. Perez is back in. She's replaced Castine. 2:31 to go in the third. Perez, Walter to Tardif. Perez rebounds. Trombley. Walter. Ashley Walter makes it a 4-point lead for the Cougars. 30-26. Tupper Lake scored just 2 points so far here in the third quarter. We're down to minute 52. Of course, Cougars have only scored 7, but still, that's 5 better than the Lumberjacks. Rebounded by Perez. Walter to Tardif. Perez rebounds, puts it back in. Miranda Perez. Cougars up by 6. So, for a while the Cougars couldn't score. Now, here in the third period, the Lumberjacks can't score. Shot is missed. Rebounded by Walter. That was Maryhill with a shot. Tardif. This goes down hard. Clean block, I think they're calling it. All ball. Churko back in for the Lumberjacks. 32-26 to score. Paris shot is short. Trombley with the rebound. Throws it up. She's fouled. Fouls on short. 56.6 on the game clock here in the third quarter. Burt's in for Walter. And basket by Trombley. (34-26), 8-point Cougar lead. From the corner, shot is missed by Levancher. Tardif comes up with it. Now Perez has it. Burt's to Trombley. Taken away by Bedore. .18 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3-point shot is in. A badly needed basket for the Lumberjacks by Megan Maryhill. 34-29. Clark to Burt's. Trombley rebounds, but that's the end of the third. Northeastern outscores the Lumberjacks by 5. They lead 34-29 after 3 here on Hometown Cable. Faith Bedore will inbound to Maryhugh, back to Bedore. And we're underway here in the 4th quarter. Lavancher picked off by Castine. No foul. Castine gives it up to Walter. Clark passes back, slapped away by Short. Here come the Lumberjacks. Bedore, Cougar fans wanted to travel. Tardif with a steal this time. Foul on the Lumberjacks. Foul's on Bedore. Castine into Tardif. Tardif says, here, you take it. Castine gives it to Walter. Bedore's second foul, team 5th. Cougars have just 2 fouls here in the second half. Perez shot is short. Tardif knocks it out of bounds. As Churchill tried to control it, Tardif was there, but right next to the out-of-bound line, so it was out of bounds. Perez with a steal. Layup. 2 points. 36-29. Maryhugh. Short has it slapped away by Tardif. Perez back to Tardif, up to Walter, and Ashley Walter gets the layup. And now Lumberjacks, I think, need a timeout. And we got Miss Mercurio, 55. Andrea Mercurio in the Bedore. 9-point lead, Northeastern. Mercurio puts it to the floor. Bedore for 3. It's good. Faith Bedore. A couple of those gets you right back in the ball game. 38-32. Perez fakes, drives, and draws a foul. Fouls on Churko. Shooting 2, so on 2-shot fouls, subs come in between the shots. That way you don't have a sub come in before the first shot, then before the second shot. Scotty is waiting to come in. Perez misses. Scotty will come in. Trombley will come back in. Trombley replaces Clark. Perez at the line. Trombley rebounds, puts it up. Trombley again, he's fouled. Debbie Trombley. That's 3rd foul on Mercurio, 7th team foul, so the Cougars will shoot from here on. Trombley misses the first. In and out. And rebounded by Churko. Bedore. Scotty puts it up. No basket. Fouls on the floor before the shot. Fouls on Walter. It's her 2nd, 3rd team foul in the half for the Cougars. Bedore for 3. In and out. Rebounded Trombley. Tardif has it. Rather than throw it away, she wisely holds it up. Gives it to Castine. Castine quickly to Perez. Jump ball. 5:42 to go in the game. Cougars up by 6. Churko knocks it loose. It's a jump ball. Tupper Lake's turn. Lumberjacks still very much in. It's only down by 6. Fedor back to Scotty. Of course, these are both Class C schools, so they could certainly meet somewhere along the line, although Cougars are hoping that Tupper Lake and El Sable Valley will meet, and the Cougars won't have to face both of them. Only one of them. Perez to Tardif. Castine in the corner to Tardif. Tries to get it to Tremblay. Fedor takes it away. Turco hands it to Scotty. Castine with a steal. To Walter. Walter drives, lays it in. 8-point lead Cougars. Fedor. Foul on Walter. That'll be her third. Well, we got 4:40 to go in the ball game. 40-32. Northeastern up by 8. Burtz will come in for the Cougars. Fedor with the ball. Mercurio puts it up. Off Scotty, white ball. Burtz will replace Walter. No, he replaces Castine. Walter with a steal. Let's see if the foul's on Mercurio. Yep, so it'll be a 1-and-1. Ashley Walter shooting a 1-and-1. Takes the first. She can make it a 10-point lead right now. 41-32. Shot is short. Tremblay keeps it alive, but picked up by Levancher. She gives to Churko. Now Scotty brings it up. Fedor to Scotty. Churko banks it in. 41-34. 7-point ball game. We've still got 4 minutes to play. Foul on Churko. Walter shooting 2. That's Churko's third foul. Yeah, Walter hits them both. 9-point lead again for the Cougars. Fedor passes to Levancher. And traveling on Burtz. Castine will come back in for Northeastern. And Clark will come in. Clark says, can I come in too? Ricky says, come on in. 7-point ball game. 3:45 to go. A lot of time. Scotty too strong, but getting the rebound is short. And it's a 5-point ball game. Walter up for Clark. They got away with a travel. Perez has it. Chastine to Tremblay underneath for Clark. Walter hits. 10-footer. 7-point lead. Clark forces the steal. Castine forces the jump ball. Chastine will inbound. 19-footer from Walter is short. Coaching staff was telling her that was her shot, but it's a little bit beyond the normal shooting range for Walter. It's a lot of points within 18 feet and a lot in the paint, driving, creating situations. Castine to Perez. Back to Walter. Perez to Clark. Too strong. Short gets the rebound. Scotty up for Bedore. Quick transition basket for the Lumberjacks. 45-40. 5-point game with 2 minutes to go. Cougars will try to use the clock. In the paint to Castine. Over to Clark. Clark picks it up. Off Bedore. 15 on the shot clock. Castine to Walter. Castine for three, yes! Big basket for the Cougars. Perez knocks it loose. Castine will give it to Walter. 48-40. Again, the Cougars will look to take some time off. Lob pass picked off. This is Scotty. Scotty spins. Foul on Walter. That'll be her fourth. Jim Merrihew calls a timeout. So the score, Northeastern Clinton 48. Tupper Lake 40. Timeout on the floor. 1:22 left in the ball game. Julie Scotty misses the first of two. And hits the second. It's a 7-point ball game. Tardif to Walter. Scotty knocks it loose. Walter gets it back. Perez. Castine says, I thought Tardif was a little bit taller than that. 58.1 on the clock. Tupper Lake ball. They're down by 7. Not out of reach yet. Bedore to Scotty. Now short. Back to Scotty. Tupper Lake's got to shoot fast and ask questions later. Scotty, great second effort. It's a 5-point ball game. Tardif will try to hold it up. Want some time off. Jump ball. Cougar's turn. Or is it a foul? Jump ball. No, it's not Cougar's turn. I got the Lumberjacks at the last one. Must have been another one in between there that I missed. 48-43. We're down to 30 seconds. Northeastern doesn't want a foul to stop that clock. There's a shot. Rebounded by Tremblay. Lumberjacks want to stop the clock, however, and they do. Our time, 19.1. Our score, 48 for the Cougars, 43 for the Tupper Lake Lumberjacks. Again, these teams could meet again somewhere in the Section 7 Class C playoff situation. It's more than likely that it'd be Sabo and Tupper Lake meeting in the semifinals. Tremblay misses the second. Bedore brings it down. Underneath, shot is missed. And a foul called. We're in a double bonus situation. And foul, Bedor's third. .50-43. Andy Landry pulls his Cougars out so they don't foul underneath. Harris hits them both. 51-43. 8-point ball game with just under 10 seconds to go. Shot is missed. Tremblay rebounds, and that's going to do it. So Tupper Lake, a game to be proud of. They pushed the number 4 ranked Class C school in New York State right down to the final minute or so of the ball game. 51-43 is the final. The Cougars move to 10-0 in the CVAC with the win. So that's the way it was on this 23rd day of January 1999 at Northeastern Clinton Central School, just outside of beautiful downtown Champlain.